Hello, little theatrics. I know it's been a bloody long time, and I know, black hair, beard, but it will all be explained. Let's walk. To be honest, I plan to be back. Okay, there's a person. You can tell it's been a while because I'm actually disconcerted when people stare at me when I'm talking into a video camera. This needs to change. Did you know I aimed to have my camera back at least 2 months ago? It seemed like a fairly straightforward thing at the time. Your camera breaks, you hand in the camera, you expect to get some word once every couple of weeks about what's going on. Nothing happened. I had no idea what was going on. And eventually, they kind of admitted, we've got no idea what's happening with your camera. Here, have a brand new one. A better one. And I'm like, okay. Typical of me to try to vlog in peak hour traffic. It was at this point that I realized that I had too much to say and not enough time to say it, so I'll quickly sum up everything that's happened on this conveniently silent bus trip. I've lived, I've loved, I've been more successful as an actor than I've ever been, and apart from that, everything is pretty much the same. I'm still getting on the same bus, going to uni every day, and trying to live my life. Today was a little different though. I can't tell you what it was, but I had gone specifically to pick up my video camera because I felt today was the day to start vlogging again. This, as you can see, disconcerted everyone around me, as you can see by my poker face expression. Acting has always intrigued me because it's a way for me to express emotion without actually being connected. It's a way for me to tell a story, to challenge myself, to challenge my audience. It's my soapbox. But the character is so vastly different to me. I question why they casted me in the first place. His name is Dean McKinnon, and he is a believer of pure white Australian culture and anything ethnic being bad and wrong. On purpose, I had actually taken away a lot of the potential energy I could have put in rehearsals because I felt if I got too connected to this character, it might actually have implications upon myself. This, as an acting role, is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done. So I kept walking and walking and walking and finally got in to be greeted by these words. Brandon?
Pretty funny story today. I went to Target to get some socks.
I tried to get him to tell me the story, but he wouldn't tell me with the camera on, but it was funny. Then I got into costume and it became even more disconcerting how the top half could easily be passed as me. The bottom half I'm not so sure about. I have a new assistant. His name is Australian Fast Bowler. Then I got into the theatre and saw a good piece of advice for anyone on the whiteboard and showed you my set. And then all of a sudden, it's an hour and a half until showtime. Also, I should mention it's really cold and a lot of us are wearing singlets or bikinis or nothing. I mean, not nothing. I meant to say no footwear. Moving on. So it turns out we went a little over time and now we've got 3 minutes before performing. And we're finished now. As I got driven back after the show, I thought about all the challenges that I had to meet by playing this character. Challenge, I think, is what keeps us going as human beings. If we let things get stale, things get boring. And boring is not fun. So while it may be difficult playing a confronting racist character of which I hold absolutely no resemblance to, it's my job to make sure that I do the best job that I can. YouTube for me right now is a challenge. But it is also a lot of fun, so I plan to do my best. And as I lay down on my bed contemplating all these things, I finally just had one more thing to say. Fuck the projector. Inside jokes for the win.